We had Kirk Gibson on yesterday, the anniversary of him hitting that home run off Dennis Eckersley. What do you remember about that night?
It's a bad memory for me because I was at the game, covering the game, and it was obviously the ninth inning, and I started working my way down to the interview room because the press box to the interview room at Dodger Stadium, man, it's like a taxi cab ride. So I'm like, I better start getting down there. So I actually got down there to the room before he hit the home run, but I saw it on TV. It wasn't quite the same. Now, I did get to listen to Vince Scully's call live, so that was cool. But I was like, I'm never leaving the press box early again, even if it takes me an hour to get down to the interview room.
I missed Bill Buckner's error in 1986 Game 6. I was underneath, outside the Red Sox locker room, because I thought the Red Sox are going to finally break the curse. So I'm in the runway leading off the field going up to the locker room, and all I heard was a roar that I've never heard and will probably never hear again. And I'm there, and Dick Schaap was listening on his radio. And I said, "What just happened?" And he said, "The Mets just won this game." And the first person I saw come up the tunnel was Bill Buckner. And, to his credit and to Dennis Eckersley credit, both those guys and Mitch Williams, I've been in those three scenarios where those guys answered every question after one of the most tough or difficult moments, embarrassing moments. Mitch gave up the home run to Joe Carter. Eck gives up the homer to Gibby, and Buck has the ball go through his legs. And they sat there and answered every question that the writers had to ask. Amazing.
Great point. And as you know, Dan, those guys answer questions over and over again because you get waves of reporters. There's so many of them. It's not like you just handle it once. I'll throw one more onto that pile, and that was Mariano Rivera in 2001, losing Game 7 of the World Series. Did the same thing, stood up to the music. So I remember in 86, I was in the back of the press box at Shea Stadium working for Newsday back then, and we're all putting together a game plan about what stories we're going to write with the Red Sox winning the World Series. And you remember they flashed briefly on the scoreboard at Shea Stadium, "Congratulations, Boston Red Sox, 1986 World Champions." Yep. That's why you love baseball, right? There's no clock. You're not going to take a knee. You're not going to take the air out of the ball. You got to get that 27th out. It's great.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.